Hello, everybody. You hear the sound. I don't know if you can read the tab and what it is, but welcome to today's video. This is the first video on the, sorry if that welcome was a bit loud. Today is the first video on the new channel. This is the first channel, well, the first little tier list video we're getting ready to do here. We gotta add another little tier here. Alright, so today we are ranking Dark Souls 3 bosses. Dark Souls 3 is my favorite Souls game in the franchise. I've not beat Elden Ring yet, so I can't say anything about Elden Ring. Dark Souls 3 helped me through a bunch of shit, so yeah. We're going to go and we're going to rank every boss. I've decided how I'm going to rank them is on my enjoyability of the fight, how hard they were for me. The harder they were, the higher they're going to, that'll put a bit of a higher ranking on them. Because although I don't like a boss that's, I wouldn't even really call him a boss, but the mini boss in the Ring City where you're trying to walk up through the bridge area or the wall area, and then you have all those fucking archers that just raise out of the ground and pick you off. Yeah, fuck that shit. That doesn't count. And I'll also rank them on tediousness. So, example, Midir, who I have not fought yet, I will say that, so Midir isn't going to even be in this ranking. We'll make this Scuff, since that's one of them, and I'll just put Midir as his own rank, since I haven't fought Midir yet. Actually, hold on. Burning Flare Armor, Aldridge, the Dark Eater. Oh, there he is. Alright, anyways. Yeah, we're just gonna write them on that pretty much. We're gonna see who gets the best rank. We're gonna see who gets the lowest rank. We're gonna see where I rank everybody. So, let's start it off with, I guess, I want to go in order here. So, it would be Ludix Gundyr. Move Gundyr up to the top here. Alright, so, Gundyr. Let's see. He pieced me up the first 2 times I tried to fight him, but I got through him relatively easy. For context, I got my ass whooped on Dark Souls 1 by enemies. Not Midir. Gundyr felt kind of easy to me when I started playing. But he was a good intro boss. The whole, like, maggot that grew out of his arm and stuff was pretty cool. Presentation. He's a big old set of armor. You rip a sword out of his stomach, and then you fight him with whatever you have, which is pretty cool. Opening's pretty cool. So, right now I'm putting him at like a B. He wasn't challenging, really challenging. I can get through him as a deprived, so it makes him pretty easy. And I'm not great at Dark Souls, but I can be him as a deprived, so... We're gonna say... It's either high C or low B for Gundyr. Who came after Gundyr? Gundyr, then it was... Vort. Vort was a fun fight. I like how Vort is a corrupted knight by Pontiff. I like his opening. The opening's pretty cool. Him charging at you. He has a really easy cheese. But I mean, all bosses kind of have an easy cheese at the end of the day. Didn't cause me too much trouble. Overall, a fun fight. Music was good, too. Music was actually fucking peak. Do we count the music on this list, too? We could. No, that'll be a different video. I don't know. We're gonna put Gundyr at like, not Gundyr. We're gonna put Vort above Gundyr for sure. Yeah, we'll keep them right there. We might switch it at the end when we see what the ranking is. All right, who's next? The Crystal Sage. Fuck the Crystal Sage. Fuck the Crystal Sage. Here's my thing, right? So the Crystal Sage is like the first boss I actually had trouble on in Dark Souls 3. Um, the reason being is the fucking just clones. Clone me, clone, clone, clone. And then you're having to throw knives and run towards them. That I hate that shit. And then throwing all the things at you. It could definitely be a skill issue. It 100% is a skill issue, but fuck the Crystal Sage. The arena's really tiny too. I don't like how tiny the arena is. Yeah, I'm gonna have to put Crystal Sage pretty low on there. Alright, who's next? Is it the Bitch Watchers? Yeah, it's the Bitch Watchers next. Wow. Okay. The first boss I had real trouble on. I know I just said I had trouble on Crystal Sage, but we won't talk about that. But also, the Abyss Watchers, like, I'm already thinking they're A tier. Straight up. They're such a good fight. Let's see, I love Dancer's fight. I love Freed. Presentation-wise, they're up there. You walk in and they're all three of them are attacking each other. So definitely presentation-wise, Abyss Watchers are up there. They were rough. Plus, they have my beloved Godheart as a summon. So, damn, dude. See, this is rough because, like, the Abyss Watchers were a struggle. They're probably the first boss I cried after beating, just because of how frustrating it was for me. But I knew after I beat the Abyss Watchers, I would beat the game. Those were my big hurdle. They're like the guy at the top of Ashina Temple in Sekiro, which I still have not beat that game. Or even gotten past that part. But I figured out a strategy, which I'm gonna have to try soon. The Abyss Watchers are pretty up there, though. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to put Abyss Watchers at A tier. I think they're going to sit at... They're definitely... Let's look at the bosses right quick. Oh, I forgot about the Ancient One. Oh, wow. Who would be my top 5? We'll actually go after that later. We'll go about that later. After this. Right, after the Bitch Watchers, it was Deacons of the Deep, right? The Deacons weren't much. Put them at D tier. The Deacons were just kind of a gimmicky fight. I didn't really like that, personally. Like, yeah, sure, some of the other ones are gimmicky fights. But, like, what is it? Just fucking walk up to one, smack them? Alright then. Walk up to them and smack them? Like, not... Nah, not a big fan of Deacons, honestly. They're definitely one of my lower ranked boss fights. I had to think, it's like, no, I don't think so, honestly. Who came after Deacons? Hold on. I forget the order. Oh, fuck, I forgot Greatwood. Where's Greatwood at? Greatwood, Tree Balls. Where are you, Tree Balls? Tree Balls. Damn. That alone's gonna put you below Deacons. Your Tree Balls is pretty unforgettable, I ain't gonna lie. Oh, yeah. Dude, they were before Chris. Really? No. I think you can just decide how you want to fight them, actually, so. Yeah, okay. I think I have the rest of it in mind. If I forget, I'll. Wow. Tree balls is like nothing. I mean, I could go move who I think is the best to the top right now if I wanted to, but I ain't gonna do that. Wolnir, the Drip Lord. He's a D-ranked fight too, man. I mean, like, it sucks. Because there really isn't much to Wolnir. It's kill some skeletons. It's like Curse Rod at Greatwood. There's not much to the fight. Same with Deacons. They're all gimmicky fights. I can't put them high. Entertainment-wise, they're not fun. Like, personally to me, they're just not fun fights. I mean, I can do them, yes. I don't have an issue doing them, but it's just... No. They're kind of mid. Straight up. Okay. Who's next? Is it Yorm next? Yeah, it would almost have to be Yorm. It's either Yorm or Pontiff. Old Demon King? Well, I fought Old Demon King a while. I think I fought him after I fought Pontiff. That doesn't matter to the tier list. ODK. ODK was a fun fight. I enjoyed him more than I did Vort and Gundyr. I did enjoy him more than the Abyss Watchers, but he was a tough fight. Tough to an extent. I like the lore to him too. Music's pretty good. The weapon's really fun. I'll try and put ODK about A tier. I think ODK is an A tier fight. Yeah. I put ODK at A tier. Right below Abyss Watchers at the moment of my ranking. Fuck it. Let's just go. Let's go off what I think I remember being the next kid. It's been a while since I restarted my run Dark Souls 3. Pontiff. Yeah, above Abyss Watchers. Pontiff is an A-tier fight. I love it. The chapel is beautiful that you fight him in. The pulling out double swords. And that also being partial inspiration for the Dueliste and Claire Obscure, which was one of my favorite fights in Claire. Yeah, Pontiff is an A-tier fight, 100%. I love Pontiff. And it's another Gotthard fight. Notice how Gotthard has two fights that are in A-tier? The only two fights you get to fight in them with? Yeah, A-tier fights. Peak. Love that shit. I love Pontiff's fight. Let's do Dancer next. Wow, do I put Dancer above them? I almost have to. Dancer is beautiful. Like, the fight's beautiful. It's a chapel again, in a sense. You know, it's an actual, like, dance you're having against Dancer. Yeah, I'm putting Dancer above Pontiff. She's a pretty good fight. I like it. Oh, let's see. Who would be next? Let's do Osiris. Osiris the Consumed King. He was a better Vort, is what I like to refer to him as. I like the whole lore with Ocelot. He had a really fucking creepy vibe to him. Actually, no, we're gonna move Gundyr to a C tier. Gundyr's a good average fight. That's what I would say. Same with Vort. Vort's kind of an average fight. Sorry to any of my Vort fans out there and Gundyr fans. Osiris, though, I think Osiris will be B tier, honestly. I really like Osiris's fight. I know a lot of people are kind of about Osiris, but I enjoy Osiris's fight. Let's see, who's next? Let's do Aldrich. Let's pop him out of the way. Aldrich is a freaky fucker. I remember the first time walking into, because I didn't play Dark Souls 1 before I played Dark Souls 3. So I got to, hey, sorry about that, everybody. I got in a phone call I needed to attend to. That's why there's a little cut in the video. I don't even know where we were last time. Aldrich, oh yeah, this freaky fucker. So I didn't play Dark Souls 1 before I played Dark Souls 3. And I had pulled up to Anne Orlando, and I loved the look of Anne Orlando and the snow. I loved it even more when it was like pristine and golden and beautiful, but I was like, oh my god. And then I walk into the, Ornstein Snow room that he's in, his arena, and I'm just like, what am I looking at? And hearing the lore about Aldrich and seeing the actual model outside of what Aldrich was pretty badass. I hated the fight in the beginning, but I came around to loving it. I like it more than I do ODK. So we're going to move ODK down below Osiris, because I do enjoy Osiris a little bit more. We're going to move Aldrich up to above Abyss Watchers, pre-Pontiff. That's what I would have to put him at. Alright. Yorm. I forgot Yorm. How could I forget about Yorm? Yorm is awesome. Yorm's lore makes me really depressed, though. I'm not ashamed to say I've cried a few times at Yorm's lore. It's so sad. Love Yorm. Awesome character. Honestly, but the fight isn't much. Like, from a fight standpoint, it's just kind of eh. You know? But you can have Sigurd there, which puts him up there. I mean, I'm not going to put him down in D tier, but he's definitely not a B or A tier. Although I love the fight. Just not much. I mean, I would even say it's somewhere close to being like the Crystal Sage has more going on than Yorm does. Hell, the Deacons even have more than Yorm. But I'm putting Yorm up there because of lore reasons. I know I didn't do that with everybody, but Yorm is just like the Sigurd edition and all that stuff. Yeah, Yorm's up there. Champion Gundyr, who you have to fight to get to Osiris. Champion Gundyr whooped my fucking ass first time I fought him. Champion Gundyr was fun though. I really like Champion Gundyr's fight. Yeah. I can't get enough of Champion Gundyr. Gonna have to put him below Osiris though. Above ODK, below Osiris. I like the little Spartan kick he does at you. Just kick you in the fucking chest. It's like, back up, motherfucker. Bam! Like, out my chest. He's like, yeah, take that. Take that, take that. Alright. Next one. The Dragon Slayer armor. Yeah, Dragon Slayer armor, peak. Actually, hold on. Peak. I love Dragon Slayer armor. It's like the arena, all the shit that happens, the clip. Oh my god. Give me more of that. Dragon Slayer is up there for me, honestly. Pretty big fight, can't lie. Plus, I mean, Dragon Slayer's axe is beautiful. It's a nuke. So, I'll definitely have to put that in there. Alright, we're getting close to the final few base game bosses. We have left the Twin Princes. We have the Soul Cinder. We have the Nameless King. And I think that's it. So, let's rank Twin Princes. Twin Princes. I like them more than I do Aldrich. I like them more than I do Dragon Slayer. Do I like them more than I do Pontiff? Yeah, probably. I think they're below Dancer for me, but they are a peak fight. I didn't like their. Who was the other one I didn't like in the beginning? I think it was Aldrich. I said was the one that I didn't really particularly like in the beginning, but came around to liking. I forget. Um, Actually, let me put this here for anybody that might check out the video and be like, "Oh, why's Medusa low?" Because I haven't fought him yet. Oh. There we go. That looks a little bit better, you know? Haven't fought him yet. Let's just add the punctuation so they'd stop whining. Okay. Yeah, I put Twin Princes up there, though. Twin Princes got pretty good after I learned them. Great fight. Yeah, it was Aldrich I didn't like in the beginning. Nameless King. B tier. I like him for the challenge. I hate the Wyvern. If it was Nameless King by himself that you were fighting, he would be higher. But the Wyvern pisses me off so much. That's all I need to say. Fuck the Wyvern. Alright. Full of Cinder. Huh. The Solar Cinder was fun. But I think I had more fun during Nameless King and Osiris than I did Soul Cinder. Also, I didn't have that much connection to Soul Cinder in the fight with because of me not playing Dark Souls 1 prior to my first time. So now we are at the DLC bosses. This is gonna be a fun one. Let's just start it off. Champion Gravetender. You're a C tier fight. Champion Gravetender were just kind of meh. No. Although I don't think. No. Champion Gravetender is the first one I think. Um, Oh wait, I forgot Ancient Wyvern is that base game boss, isn't it? Yeah, we're just gonna put that there. No explanation needed. No, Champion Gravetender, it was okay. I didn't like the fight personally. This is fighting a guy and a wolf. Or wolves. It's kind of meh to me. Sister Friede. Yeah, you're going above Dancer, sister. You're beautiful. I think you guys already know who's going to go here now that you see the ranking, how it's set. Sister Friede was an awesome fight. And once you learn her and the invisibility, it's peak. It's awesome. Half-Life, yeah, you can go here. I had more fun fighting the Ancient Wyvern than I do ever fighting Half-Life. Actually, you know what? No. Hold on. Nope. We're moving scuffed up. We're putting a row below Madeir. Putting a row below Madeir. Absolute dog shit. There we go. Half-Life can go there. Half-Life deserves to be an absolute dog shit. Demon Princes. Demon Princes are cool. I had more fun fighting Demon Princes than I did Nameless King. I like the concept of Demon Princes where if you fight them, and however you do the fight, kind of, it's like Ornstein Snow. manipulates how the fight's going to go in the next one. So I think Demon Princes deserve to be up there. And finally, the best of the game. The boss that took me 213 tries to beat. Slave Knight Gale. I love Slave Knight Gale's fight. Slave Knight Gale might be my favorite boss in the entire Souls franchise, just for the challenge he poses. So, we're going to look over the ranking, and we're going to see if it sticks there. Slave Knight Gale, 100%. Half-Light, fuck you, you deserve to be an absolute dog shit. Midir, can't rank him. Ancient Wyvern wasn't even a fight. It was jump down and stab. That was it. Ancient Wyvern is not going any higher. Do I put Deacons above Perth? Do I put Deacons above Greatwood? I know Wolnir is probably going the lowest. Yeah, Deacons above Wolnir. Deacons above Greatwood. I'll say that. Crystal Sage above them all, because Crystal Sage at least had a bit more going on. Yeah, I would agree with my C ranking. Champion Gravetender, I actually had more fun fighting Vort than I did Champion Gravetender. Actually, I had more fun fighting all three of these than I did Champion Gravetender. So, yeah, I would say that was going to be my C ranking. Vort, Gundyr, Yorm, and Champion Gravetender. Let's see the B ranking. Demon Prince versus over Nameless King. Yeah. Osiris over Nameless King. I mean, Nameless King over Osiris, though? No. No, Nameless King for Osiris. Nameless King over Soul Cinder? Yeah. Soul Cinder over Champion Gundyr? Yeah. Gundyr over ODK, I can agree with that. Abyss Watchers over Aldrich. I mean, Aldrich over Abyss Watchers. Yeah. Aldrich over Abyss Watchers. Dragon Slayer over Aldrich? Yeah. I'd say so. Definitely Pontiff over Dragon Slayer, Twin Princess over Pontiff, Dancer over Twin Princess, and Sister Friede over Dancer. I agree with that, and then Gale at number 1. Yeah. So that is my official Dark Souls 3 ranking, everybody. I don't know what next week's video is going to be yet. Not too sure yet, but we'll figure out as time goes on. But I appreciate you all for watching. I'll have more Dark Souls content up soon, but we'll also be playing other Souls-like games. Mortal Shell's going to be coming up soon. Mortal Shell 2. I'll probably play Lords of the Fallen 2 when that drops. Lies of P. I'm pretty much touching on every single Souls game there is. After I get the boss fights from the ones released. But I hope y'all enjoyed this video. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Take care, everybody.